Alright, my Nox instance is having some problems here. But I think it's opening finally. Mediacom, I have to start out at the super low bitrate already tonight. Mediacom is providing me less than 2 megabits of service. So that's cool. It's real nice and cool. Are you gonna open? Is this... AbyssRium, please. Oh, I think it's worked. There you go. Okay. The startup on this game is pretendous. Is it crashing? It's just having problems. I don't know what its deal is. It was kind of funky last night too. I kind of hoped it would be less funky, but I don't know. It's playing Funky Kong mode. I don't know. But yeah, this is still the Freshwater update. I don't have a phone right now. My phone is supposed to be coming tomorrow, my replacement one, which I don't even know if it'll be able to play this game. Let me see if middle core 2. I don't know what its problem is. It should not be having the problems that it's having. Let me close that. Yes, it's a slow rollout. Please do not ask about the update. It is completely insufferable. I know it's not your fault, but I've heard the song and dance about the slow updates several hundred times, thousands of times at this point over the last 2 years. I really don't want to hear about it. I know. It's stupid. It sucks. Please, for God's sakes, tell the guy on their Facebook thing about it. Yeah, it's just always like this. There's nothing you can do. And it probably won't launch for everybody until Thursday or Friday. Are all the hidden fish found? Definitely not. There's like 9 left, I think. And people haven't even... There hasn't really been enough time to even get to the end of like the regular fish list. I did get this thing. I just left the emulator on overnight and hoped that I would get that. And I did. Flower horn... Chilchid? Cichlid? Cichlid, that's what that was said, yeah. So yeah, fish seem a lot less relevant due to how this thing works. Oh, I need so many fishes. That's right, Parker. Mau mau. Hello, Parker. Hello, you stinky Parker. Hello. Yeah, you're gonna... Yeah, hi. I know. Mew. Moo. I'll lose all your previous... No, this is a totally separate thing. Your old tank is just like, let me show you. You just, yeah. You just swapped your old tank. It's just like a totally separate thing. I want Nessie, but I think that's probably gonna take like at least probably a week to figure out and like actually get to that point in Vitality. Because we hit a wall pretty hard at Y. I mean, not that hard. Not as bad as like the N wall or the O. Yeah, the NO sort of wall in the first. Or in the, saltwater game. Let me set something up here, because I need to watch some ads for the stupid coral stuff, so let's... Sorry. Put Father Scallop here. He will protect us from the horrors of capitalism. That's right, kids. Thanks, Father Scallop. Do you have any tips? Just pretty much just cast the skills. That's really the only thing there is to do. Upgrade your core light, cast the skills. Buying fish, while necessary, doesn't really boost your vitality basically at all in this version. Because it's just like, it adds to a multiplier. The way it works is that, see, you saw I had like 95 times multiplier because I have 95 fish. Honey, that's not for you. My Graze box came today. What do you, calm down. He's like really intense. I got these cinnamon pretzel things. They're really good. But, honey, you can't eat these. He's just rubbing his face on it. It's like human... Oh, don't eat! Do not eat the plastic container, honey. I'm just going to put this away now. You're weird. Sorry, my cat is assisting. No, honey, you can't get in there. There you go. Yeah, basically just the same loop of progress as usual. You just cast all of your skills, you upgrade the stuff you can upgrade. You watch your ad, you can upgrade your skills. That's pretty much all there is. Parker, please get your tail out of my face. Would you calm your body? By the way, it seems like leveling up these skills might be fairly necessary, so you might kind of conserve your skills. If you don't have, if you haven't bought like the max levels of everything in the saltwater game, you might just kind of want to save it to split them out between the two. Streams 2 nights in a row. Yeah, with ever increasing bitrate. No kidding, the bitrate is worse right now as it was at the end of the last stream. So, yeah, it might get unstreamable at a point here. There's also higher delay on this stream, which I don't know, it might make it look a little better. I'm hoping it does. Let me know, I guess, if it makes it look visibly better. But yeah, I'm hoping that will cause less issues and less buffering and stuff for everybody. Because the whole situation with Mediacom is kind of unresolved. I'll have them get a tech here and take a look. They never find anything, which is why I absolutely hate having them like waste my time. But yeah, I'll write these things. Tap fish bubbles. Yeah, I can do that. Honey, would you settle into like one place? Honey, please don't ask about the update rollout. We know. Just don't. It's been the exact same song and dance for over 2 years. You don't need to comment about it. Honey, sit down. Please. Parker, please! He's whipping his tail at me. Just sit down. So yeah, hopefully my new phone, my replacement phone, gets here tomorrow. It says that's when it's supposed to ship. And my copy of Spider-Man might be basically lost, get kind of sent to the wrong address, so that's cool, but How long does it take to get all the fish? We don't know. It literally came out like 1 day ago. It's not an event where you can just already pre-have all of the currency and just jam right through it in like 18 seconds. It's probably gonna take, I would estimate like a week. Yeah, just read the guide if you're wondering about the actual like gameplay stuff, because we went over basically all of this last time. So I'm gonna be a bit more chill and talk a little bit less about like every individual mechanic and stuff this stream. Alright, that's hopefully enough for this thing. Yes. I like the lowered requirements for the thing, and I like that it doesn't give you vitality more, but cutting the reward in half seems rude. What was the other thing? Oh, there's still a lot of taps, by the way, too. That's still... Please don't crash. Okay, good. I updated Nox, and for some reason Nox kept insisting it was still up to date, and it was on like version 5.0.0, and then I looked it up, and it's like version 6.2 was out, and I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, I just manually updated it, and I think that crash issue seems fixed since I did that. What, I need to look this up. What is it? What is swan swimming? Is this what swans look like when swimming? Like down? I think they do kind of like, can they dive? I don't know. I know they like stick their little beaks under the water and like do bird things. I just see swans floating on the top. Can they dive? I don't know. I don't see any pictures of like swans doing the mildly concerning things they do in this game. The bird models are all a bit disappointing. Yeah, that's kind of like... I guess I just wanted some variety, and that's not necessarily the worst thing, but it's kind of odd. Look at a cormorant. It's really cool. Oh, so is that one that actually swims? Let me look that up. Cormorant swimming. I see its little feet. That's interesting. It kind of just uses its little back legs. Huh. That's weird though, because that's a real fish. That's a fish that actually swims. But it doesn't use the wings. I was like, well, I don't think the wings... Pretty sure those don't work like that underwater, unless you're a penguin. That's different. Yeah, Cormorant should have just have its wings like tucked back up and it swims with its, you know, little paddle feet. Alright, was that seriously not enough? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for all the bubble noises. I hate the tap so many times achievement. So dumb. Fly underwater, exactly. What if they had lungfish? Isn't a lungfish, isn't that an axolotl? Yeah, I think that's, or at least it's the same kind of thing. There is an axolotl. Oh no, these look a little different. No, these are different things, I guess. The axolotls look pretty close. How do you get the lotus open? I think it just opens the more you upgrade that thing, but I don't have 18 billion pearls. So honestly, don't upgrade the lotus. Just buy level 1 of the lotus. The upgrade price is really not worth it because you only get 2% per level, and really only the first level is that worth it. It's only really worth it to reduce the ad wait time anyway, because the other timers are ungodly long. It's different kinds of lungfish. I don't really feel, it doesn't seem like the premium fish thing, like, I don't think he does anything. It's not scrolling. Oh, come on. Are we gonna play this game today, AbyssRium? Oh, come on. Oh! There we go. I don't know what its problem is. It's being weird today. I think I finally unlocked. Oh my god, why is it like this? There's a long list of fish. But yeah, don't expect to beat this in like one day because like, so regular AbyssRium has 115 fish total. This has 82 fish total. So this is more than 3/4 of regular AbyssRium's thing. So I'm not sure if it's going to take like 3/4 as long as regular AbyssRium. I kind of desperately hope not, considering regular AbyssRium takes like several months. But yeah, don't expect this to like take 18 seconds. How do you get past? Just cast your skills. That's really all there is to it. Just play the game. That's kind of the secret to every single bump in the game. There's no magical thing of like, oh, you got to upgrade this 3 times, turn your pinky sidewise, cast this skill, but not this skill, and then, you know, mortgage your home. It's just do all the things that you always do, and eventually you get past it. Which guys get huge? Shark, catfish. Yeah, maybe we should say, I think with Dinobot you can have like a repeating mod message, but I haven't really messed with Dinobot. Glad you enjoy the streams, Acid. Is it more worth it to get the fish? The fish are a terrible boost to vitality in this, but I mean, you can't just not get the fish. Just get the fish, you know? Just play the game basically as normal. The Coralite upgrades are a little bit more significant than they are otherwise, but it's nonsensical to not get the fish in a fish game, so. Plus, the cost of the fish is eventually, like, nothing until you know, upgrade enough. So this is the false Gharial. He's got kind of that long snoot. Real Gharials have, like, even narrower snoots. And hopefully we get the real ones at some point, too. Man, those sturgeons are big boys. I really like the new music track. It's very peaceful. I like the whole just general aesthetic of the freshwater thing. I think it's really well done. There's them Chinese alligators. Crockies. Yeah, there's a couple of crocodiles. There's probably, I think, maybe a hidden fish I can get her too. Oh, nope, that's bustin'. If you like the Ghostbusters theme, just Google bustin' and watch the first YouTube video that comes up. It'll crack you up, I guarantee. It'll make you feel good. Oh yeah, new fan art on my site, by the way. Actually, the fan art isn't new, but me posting it is new. I've got a bit behind on posting the fan art stuff, so sorry for that. But thanks so much to everyone who contributed. All right, so opening my own guide here. Honey, would you not do that, please? Just sit down. But why can't? Okay, there you go. Sockeye salmon, super red. One shark catfish, level 5, share photo. I think I have that one, right? Mekong catfish, shark catfish. Yeah, I got that one. Chinese alligator. Oh, nope. I'm out of. There's no more hidden fish that I can get that we know how to get yet. Show the paddlefish. I don't have it, but oh, I really want the gars. Gars are really cool. The very long boys. Which one's the gar? There's the gar. Or wait, no, the paddlefish is what you're asking for. See, look at that little snoots. A lot of good snoots in this update. A little bit of a snoot on there. There's the Epimaya. I don't know why it's called Pickeroo. I mean, I know why it is, but I don't know why they picked that particular thing. Is that the paddlefish? That's the paddle boy. That is a pointy boy. Almost looks like a shark. I think there are freshwater sharks, aren't there? Surprise, more hidden boys. Somebody thought maybe some are probably like cast the skills X number of times, and those always take an insane amount of time. So, yeah, I'm betting there's at least 1 or 2 of those. There's probably a marlin in there somewhere. There might be a couple. Like, there's at least one that requires play at X time, Y times, and those don't work, and I don't know why they decided to put it in the new thing. So I'm managing another mobile game that I play since, because my phone is dead, I can only really play these, I can only really play these once I get home. I can't even do, like, basic check-in, do something for 2 minutes. And so I'm, like, way behind on everything, so I gotta pop in here. Also, I woke up late. I was planning to do all this morning, but I'm not an early riser. If I could change 2 things about my job, it's... One would be start at like 9 or like even 10. And the other thing, even more importantly, would be more vacation days. We get 3 weeks max, and that's at like 10 years. So I just get 10 vacation days, and that's really not a lot. I think it's not really because of, I don't think office workers, like, I think we have that little vacation because of like the quarries and stuff. I don't think the vacation policy makes sense for the office workers, but I guess to keep it fair, that's just how it is. Everything else is pretty great. It's pretty great environment and everything, but that is a pain in the butt. So Parker heard something and was all weirded out. It was nothing. Should finish Abzu. We did finish Abzu. We finished that in one stream. I don't know what you mean. Unless you mean you should finish watching the stream, which I guess I agree. So if you miss the bus, it's pretty good. I'm terrified to like play a clip of it because of content ID. I'm sure the original song is like content ID'd out the booty pipe, so yeah. Better safe than banned. You don't get banned for content ID, but Alright. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, it's basically just watch ads and do skills. So that's why I fought the scallop on speed dial. Oh, and it crashed. Cool ads! Part of the reason that the AbyssRium's ads are so terrible is they do... Cheetah Mobile has its own ad network, which seems kind of like a conflict of interest. And, yeah, it's just their own, like, home-rolled crap. And that's why they're so buggy and crashy. It's just blurg. Alright. It sucks even more that the game is crashy when, like, it takes, like, a full minute to get back into it. So let's see if the ad crashes this time. It did not. Hooray! Do they have striper fish of bass, largemouth? I'm not sure what you mean. Actually, I don't think there are any bass in this. They seem oddly adverse to, like, food fish. Like, it took them a really long time to add tuna and all that stuff. How hard is the new game mode? We don't know. It came out yesterday. Nobody's beaten it. It'll probably be at least, like, a week or so. There we go. Valla Scallop, share thine wisdom. Yeah, unfortunately, chat is a little bit more delayed. Does the quality look any better than it did last stream at the end, when I had already lowered the bitrate? To the BLT fish. It's a different kind of food fish, but yes, true. So for whatever reason, the fish cap is higher in this one. I don't know if the fish are more optimized, or I don't know. Quality looks good, but does it like look better? Oh, it does looks a little better. It should, hopefully. I might, while I'm dealing with Medicom sucking, which might just kind of be forever, I might just have to use, I'm using the low latency, not the ultra low latency, so there's still like an even lower setting still. Hopefully I won't have to use that one, but hopefully this, you know, less buffering and stuff, I guess it's worth it. I really like the extremely live, like, interaction, but I guess buffering takes precedence over that. Weird. It should have up to 480p, which I don't know why it's called 480p. It's actually a 720p stream, but it's portrait. And while streaming, it shows up as 480 60. And once it's the stream archive, it shows up as 720 60. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why it plays me like that, but whatever. Why the crocodiles swim different? They're just new models with new animations and stuff. I think they've, for the most part, a lot more accurate animations in these ones, which kind of, you know, when a game gets successful and stuff, a lot of the times the new content is a little bit higher quality and stuff. You know, new technology, new, more money, most importantly, more time to do stuff. I actually noticed that really starkly in Star Ocean Anamnesis. If you compare the regular Mira model to Summer Mira, there's some pretty significant details that are different and stuff. I can't believe that he talks and you can't turn off. Like, I have the script off. You can't disable the Bab core light. He refuses to be silent. So like I said, the game's pretty slow at this point, unfortunately, so Just gonna kind of see a little bit of slowness, and I'll have to just watch the ad, which is kind of the main play loop, unfortunately, anyway. Wait. Ah, hello. Hello, yes! Hi. Hi. Indeed. Is that so? I see. I see. I see. You're a chatty boy. I like his little whisper meows. He's like, it's a secret to everybody. A lampreys would be cool. Yeah, I'm betting they'll expand this to some extent and maybe like add an actual expand. Though I don't know how expand terrain would work with like, because there's like actual background and stuff in this instead of just an empty abyss. Honey. Which I mean it is AbyssRium, so I guess the abyss is justified. But honey, would you sit down, please? Parky Moose, exactly, yes. The managed fish tab. We've kind of seen the fish. It's neat to see all of the fish, but the problem is if I did that every time somebody asked, we would be in the managed fish menu like the entire stream. For both days. What the heck is that? I heard something outside, but got headphones on. Be cool to be able to build around the existing geography. Yeah, it'd be neat if they like what I would not want is like I wouldn't want like big ugly flat like octagons erasing like, oh wait, you can't see my mouth. Oh, now you can. Like a big flat octagon erasing the nicely detailed stuff. Like, let me just put stuff among the current scenery. That would be great. But, you know, additive instead of just like erasing it and making it like a flat split place to shove crap on. Which obviously doesn't sound as appealing. Are there kids like screaming outside or something? I keep hearing things. It's okay, I'm just going crazy, chat. Think we can buy another fish finally? So how are we for fish? I'll scroll through, but I won't click through every single one. So we got 63 out of 82. And I think that includes... Actually, does that include the paid thing? Yeah, it does. Well, I think I'm hearing the dolphin noise and like my brain is interpreting as like child scream outside. Or possibly vice versa, I don't know. Oh, hey Amnesia, thanks a lot. Man, I really need to figure out... I think there's a Streamlabs thing that I can do to show just the YouTube alerts. Like when somebody donates and stuff. Like I want to show donation things, but not like just like the whole chat. Baby hippo. The baby hippo is in-app purchase, but the regular hippo, who looks kind of funky, is not in-app purchase. That booty is inappropriate. Let's get that off stream before I get banned. Yeah, the paid fish should be in its own tab. I don't know why that's like that. Maybe they'll correct it later. Because, like, there's not event fish for this yet. And I assume at some point there will be. It might just be because there's only one. It's hard to say. Let's get that Chinese alligator. Hippo is thick. It's kind of a defining feature of hippos. He just kind of looks like a regular crocodile, doesn't he? I like the Chinese crocodile. I showed this last stream, but they look like little baby Godzillas. Oh wait, crocodile. Hello. Something like talking, like yelling outside or something. Maybe Nessie is like the whale. We have to get all the fish before it. That's possible. Though the Apamaya here seems to be the blue whale sort of equivalent. 78 types of normal fish required. And I bet Nessie requires him too, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it'll probably be a few more days before we get everything in this, at the very least. Because it's kind of intended to be... You know, it's like I said, it's kind of like a whole new game that's just crammed into the first game. Which isn't a particularly bad way to go, in my opinion. Does anybody use Streamlabs OBS? Oh, here's the slow boy! Hold on, look at him. He's doing his best. He is doing his best. Oh, we got 2 slow boys. Will they kiss? They kissed! Kind of. Ignore ignore death perception. They kissed. It's fine. The dolphin noises kind of distract me because, I mean, there are whoa, tandem swimming, huh? Woo! We lose our seaweed and clams. No, there's just no display of those here because they're not. None of that stuff does anything here. All of your old stuff is just in the old tank. I mean, they might add like freshwater fusion materials at some point, but. Yeah, the squeaks seem to be dolphin noises. I think it's a little bit of whale song in the original track, but not in this one. Or is this whale? I don't know. I thought whale sound was more like low and like long. He's the slowest boy. I mean, have you ever seen a boy this slow? Even the crawfish. Is it crayfish or crawfish? I've heard both. Absolute unit of slowness. This thing in the arena thing in Makai Wars bugs the crap out of me because there's all these whale teams. It's like a PvP thing, and they pick the teams, and there's always just a ton of crazy whale teams that all have like the same basic strategy, and it's just a slog to go through. It's most of it is fun, but then you get to the final level, and it's like, oh crap! I just picked the wrong team, so I lose immediately. Cool. I should have like a picture-in-picture so you can see the game I'm actually playing while I'm waiting for the stupid thing. It's pronounced both depending where you live. I've heard crawfish, but like it's clearly spelled crayfish. So I don't know what the dealerino is with that. All I know is that I like them because they're like tiny lobsters. And they're really cute to get in Animal Crossing. Let's try this again. Any new whales? I mean, it's a freshwater thing, so I'll just let you meditate that on that for a moment. It's crayfish in the UK. They're bad. Really? Do you mean bad, like they cause harm, or like they taste bad? Oh, I keep fighting with auto on. Oh, never mind. Didn't matter. Yeah, unfortunately, at this point in the game, he's just kind of waiting for skills. But oh dang, only 5. Yeah, 5 unhidden fish left. I think we've got about 9 hidden fish that we can't get yet. Say crayfish and NJ, and they're cute, and I love them. As much as I don't like the delay, I do think the stream is working a lot better. I do think it's working better with the increased latency. I also raised the encoding. I raised it to use a bit more CPU because this is a pretty tiny thing. So hopefully it looks just less bad in general. Which sucks. You can make a pretty good stream at 1 megabit per second, but the saddest thing is that I can't even guarantee that from Mediacom, they're just kind of that bad. It's like, oh. Oh. Ugh. Hello, honey. Please don't, not on the keyboard, honey. Now I'm mooing at the dolphins instead of mooing at Parker. We need that Parker face cam on Patreon, by the way. If we get the patron to $200 a month, which is about $50 away, I think. Still, I'll get a face cam, not a face. I'll get a webcam, and we'll train it on Parker, and so you can see Parker sit on my desk and destroy everything more or less. Parker Ruins Everything, the movie. The animated series. The Parker cam should be fun. I've never set anything like that up, which is part of why, as I set it as like a higher tier thing, but if we hit that, I'll definitely check it out, set one up, and all of that stuff. Speaking of camera, I'm excited for the Pixel 3. Like, I've never had like a smartphone that was like super good camera. The Nexus 5X was all right, but like the Pixel, the 6P or whatever it was, stupid names, but was the one with the real good camera. And so if I get a Pixel 3, it'll you know, have the official real good camera. So I'll finally get some slightly better Parker pictures. My phone has brain worms. Yeah, my phone stopped charging, so it is officially kill. Alright, sorry, time for a little ad. I keep getting the same ad too. There's only ever like 5 ads at most that rotate. And this game wants you to watch like 50 ads a day. It's like, oh, Medicom don't. Bitrate's looking kind of rough, but I think it's still up. That Father Scallop. Will baby correlate? Yeah, it expands, Parker. I don't know if it expands it like that exact thing, but it expands in general. Thanks, Father Scallop.
No problem, Tap Tap.
Oh, there's so many freaking trucks and stuff driving by since it's construction on a thing. Yeah, spamming the chat is a really good way to get permanently banned at first offense, so maybe try to do that less. I don't know why people think being an idiot is going to end well for them, but it's not. I really don't know why. If you wonder why I do AbyssRium streams not super often, kind of brings up. I guess any big stream is going to have more dumb people per capita, or not per capita, but an absolute number of higher number of like stupid people, but yeah. Yeah, this is more of a dark Kermit. Oh wait, that's not dark Kermit.
Good. Let the spam flow through you.
I don't even know what that voice is supposed to be, because
It's definitely not Kermit. I don't really know how to make Kermit sound evil. Any more evil than he already is. So I just kind of ends up like that. I don't know. Hello, Parker. Would you sit down, please? You're messing up my MLG flow, all right? It's important.
Hope they don't mess up the updates. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed at the slow rollout, but it's like, in this case, well, I mean, not the slow rollout, but like, this thing was delayed like a week, but like, I didn't know it was gonna be like a huge deal. I thought it was just like an event, and it's like, wait, why did it take you guys this long for an event? It's just like, you do these all the time, what's the problem? But no, it turned out to be a big thing. Was that even enough for a fish? No, it was not. So this is the less fun part of the thing where it just kind of slows down. Green tall seaweed. Oh, right. Can I get that? When can I get that seaweed? Oh. Freshwater seaweed. Okay. It's just a giant green kelp, by the way. That's not seaweed. That's clearly not seaweed. That is kelp. But, you know, freshwater kelp. I don't know. I should just upgrade all my... I haven't upgraded these in a bit. I wonder which one of these is most efficient, because the Starhorn Coral in the regular game is by far the most efficient one. I don't know if that's different in this game. It's like X, V. It just kind of looks like the tall seaweed one might be the better one? I don't know. Where's Father Scallop? Father Scallop he's just in wait for the next bout of capitalism. Really surprised I haven't dropped any frames. Maybe I'll just have to do it like this from now on and do a little higher latency and just sacrifice the instant chat for, you know, a more stable stream because Mediacom can't provide what I pay for, which is real cool of them. I really enjoy paying large amounts of money every month for nothing. That's really cool. Gotta work out which buddy is best vitality for second. They're all exactly the same. Yeah, they just all... If something gives 10 times more vitality, it takes 10 times longer to charge, so they're all the exact same.
Well, I am the exact same.
Yeah, Kermit and Father Scallop are the dark and the light. Kermit, naturally, the dark, the dank, the MLG. I kind of enjoy going over back here, like, to the kind of the start, but, like, I did not miss the cycle of wait to watch an ad, get a brief, almost okay amount of progress, and then wait for another ad. I did not miss this part. This part, not my fave. But, what are you gonna do?
News from the Twitter.
I like how he just says, like, nonsense phrases. Like, is that supposed to mean, like, hey, follow us on Twitter? But, like, I don't think they actually post on Twitter, do they? I thought they, like, basically never posted on anything except a little bit on Facebook sometimes. Kermit is lost. No, they're just resting so they can have the even stronger battle. They post like once a month on Twitter. Yeah, it's like, what? Why even? They're more active on Facebook now? Huh. Is this live still going on? It like just started like half an hour ago, but yes. I got Star Ocean Anamnesis over here in another Nox VM. I'm checking out this like new thing in this new, what's it called? Temple of Tribulations or something? It's like, this thing's taking forever to do. It doesn't seem hard. But I don't, is it one of these things where you need to do a critical hit to win? Or is it just the gimmick that they have really high defense? Last Twitter post was on August, but everything is in Korean. Yeah, it's sometimes like they try so little. It's not really. Why do they even try at all? Because it's like, yeah, I don't know. Sure. The Twitter's Japanese, really? I initially thought the game was Japanese. I think probably because I saw that. What a weird mishmash of things. They're like, the devs are actually from Korea. The company that bought them is from China, which not too uncommon. I mean, frickin' Tencent bought PubGub, didn't they? I don't know. And then there's but then they post in Japanese on their Twitter thing, which I guess Japan likes Twitter, I guess, but how is my knock so smooth? It depends entirely on your PC, of course. Try lowering the settings in your knocks if it's really choppy and stuff. How do you get knocks? Yeah, it's just a you can download it at bigknocks.com. That link that Grayson posted. Holy crap! This fight in this fight in Makai War is impossible. Yeah, I have a video. You just search for Tap Tap Knocks actually, and I talk all about it and show where to get it, what to do with it, and all that crap. Let's pick that team. I could do a picture-in-picture of the game that like I'm actually playing, but I think that might just be more distracting. So I think most people are just here to like veg and stare at the fish. Oh man, that seems completely worthless. That boost you get from the super partner? I mean, maybe because it's like... Maybe if I had a longer waiting period. But that just seems so garbage. Oh, it's per second vitality. And my per second is like really low. Oh well. Let's put that on, I guess. Is this even... I guess it's going a little faster this way. Not really appreciably so, though. They literally have always, and at this point seemingly will always, do slow rollout, so yes. I think the better in-app purchase effect, the better the effect. The extremely expensive ones have like a longer recharge time, but it's still the same exact ratio of stuff. It's definitely not worth spending, you know, more money on. First boost is only for the fish bubbles. You won't see it unless you're tapping. No, but they give... No, I don't mean I mean the cast effect. That's like a burst of vitality, and that's what all of them do. They have like a passive effect at the top here, and they have an active effect down here. By the way, the 110% is always a lie in this game. What that really means is 10% more. It's like multiplying your vitality by 110%. It's not 110% in addition. I only have the one in-app purchase fish, and I don't really plan to get any more, honestly. Shouldn't the pink dolphin be in freshwater? Yeah, it should. And so should the Tuxie, I think. Or is that a brackish one? But yeah, both of those could potentially be in here. But yeah, the pink dolphin, I'm pretty sure, is an Amazonian river dolphin that should technically be in here. I like the frog. I love Mr. Scoop Nose here. He's a good scoop. He just looks chill and derpy. He's like having fun underwater. A good boy. A solid boy. Dog problems. A lot of people seem to be having dog problems tonight. That's why I don't have a dog. Parker may try to eat my house, but he's usually unsuccessful. check in on Food Fantasy. Oh, dang, I better act quick before the frickin' daily reset. I think I missed the disaster boss for today. I don't even think the auto tapper really helps at all. See, look at that. Just nothing. Basically nothing, because the tap per tap is already way over the coral boost. Wait, how much until the next Fisherino? That's a lot. Yeah, at this point, you just basically gotta wait for the ads. There's nothing you can do. It's a shame. I guess I'll just upgrade all of these. I really don't like how, at least in the main game, the coral vitality just is complete garbage after Starhorn Coral. It just is just never relevant ever again. It's like usually in these kind of games, clicking becomes irrelevant, which is nice because it saves your fingers from like arthritis and death. But in this game, it's just like, nope, idle vitality is crap. Someone even posted like, oh dang, I wish the idle vitality counted for, like, there's no like away from the game vitality in this mode, but it's like, but it would be nothing anyway. You're just supposed to cache the skills. Ugh, I hope I'm not too behind on this food fantasy event because of this stupid phone. Just figures like a year ago, I'd never played anything but this, and I only played it in Nox. So like losing my phone for a little bit, it wouldn't be a big deal. But now I got a guild in Food Fantasy, I got all this stuff. Oh, I got an Eisen. That's good. Does anybody out there play Food Fantasy too? I stream Food Fantasy from time to time, so I'm sure maybe some of you watch those. Or play along. Food Fantasy, I've got a big old guide and a bunch of videos on it. It's like a RPG, it's a mobile RPG kind of thing. With really good designed characters. It's got restaurant elements to it, but that's not really the primary focus. Despite the name. Yeah, send you out. Yeah, we've got a channel for it on my Discord too. I think it's the most active channel on there right now, actually. Oh, true. There's lobster. There's a lobster of a form in that game. Who's the bad guy for some reason? But all right, it's capitalism time, my friends. Oh, this same crappy looking strategy game. I swear there's like 10 of these different things. It's like, oh, we'll do this strategy, and then they like lose, and then it's like YouTube man's like, oh wow, well we'll do this strategy this time, and then they win. It's like, wow. It's like, okay. It's okay. the whole strategy of the game is just pick a different formation and win. As far as I can tell. I don't know if it's the same game or not, but it's always the same concept. Like the very structure of the ad is the same every time. Which is ominous. I mean, it might just be the same game. Just it's hard to tell with mobile games sometimes because they kind of just blend in, and like so many things are clones of other things. Oh, you messed up the guild boss. You can actually, if you're doing the guild boss, you can leave. Don't quit, but just leave the fight, and you can refight it. I used all my chances for that. So yeah, if you mess it up, talk to Chak in the Discord. By the way, he has like all of the crazy strats and does the craziest amount of damage to that guild boss. I'm hoping we can beat the guild boss this week or next week. And we will be purging some people from the guild that like make absolutely no effort on the boss and stuff like that. Because like It's like 5 minutes a day, and like you don't really need to be in a guild if you're not gonna spend 5 minutes. So yeah, I don't like to be too harsh, but like it brings the whole guild, it brings everybody else down when that happens. So at some point you gotta kind of put your foot down. Hello, Mr. I see the sturgeons are like the photobomb whales of this part of the game. You're falling asleep? It's only like, well, it's 6 here. I don't know. I think it's I thought you were about the same time zone because you're always making dinner when I start the stream. Which is what I would be doing, but it's just kind of when work ends for me. So it's kind of the only time I can stream, at least on a non-weekend.
Wow, 10,000 gems if you're so right.
Every time I see him talk, my brain reads it in Kermit. Laughing in Kermit. Oh! I just noticed we got it. We can get a new fish. Take photo of Nile crocodile. Don't have the Nile yet, so let's get that. I kind of wanted the gar more than the crocodile, but I gotta get the Nile boy first. Yep, that's a Nile boy. How do these like? I guess the tail is propelling them, but like they just kind of look like they're just like zooping around with no propulsion. It tips on getting quick vitality. You just kind of do everything and just use the skills. There's not really anything to it. It's not really much different from the regular game. Pretty much just wait to watch an ad, watch that ad, and get the vitality and do things with it. Hello, Mr. Discus. Ugh, I hope they I don't even know what they're doing on that street, but we get tons of loud trucks and stuff zooming by. Down roads that are really not built for lots of trucks and stuff. So like, by fixing up that road, they're gonna destroy this road, and then they'll have to like close it up and... Ugh. All of the roads in this area are just complete garbage though. Testing out most all swimming out of the screen. I'd be interested to implement that in the original. Not sure what you mean. Like just the fact that the fish don't swim only very near the coralite. Hello, yes. Mew. Yes, hi. Yeah, the fish do seem to swim like more wide of the thing. Honey, what are you doing? I think he's trying to get that graze thing that I put in my desk drawer at the start of the stream because I wanted him to stop trying to eat it. Yeah, he definitely is actually. You can't, it's not even a food, Parker. I ate the parts that were food and you couldn't eat those either. It was pretzels, Parker. You can't eat those. It's like human. I will eat anything that I damn well please. Hi, Parker. He likes to just bonk his nose directly into you. So many snooty boys. Yes, hi, Parker. Did you chew everything? Not really, just food things. He'll hear crinkles. He associates crinkles with food for the most part. If he sees me eating something, he's like, I want that too. Hi. Sometimes if he's like frustrated that you're not petting him, and like just rub his face on your hand, he's like, I'll pet myself with you. You will pet me, whether you intend to or not, my human. Hi, yes. Hi. Yeah, just please. So I'm like exclusively playing Food Fantasy over here, but I'm really behind on my stuff. Not that there's really much I can even actively do. It's just basically a wallpaper that occasionally wants me to watch ads at this point. Yeah, so. Freshwater coral are abominable. I think they look really good. I don't think, like, freshwater coral is not a real thing. So that's obviously a bit of a problem, but, like, visually, they look really good. Shard Fusion. Yeah, I saw that. So, it always seemed weird that Shard Fusion was so high level. For, like, no particular reason. Puzzle piece. Let me see if I need to do my guild boss. I don't think I did that this morning. Create, no, did that. Store, get that spaghetti. Well, we got it down 15% HP. Torso. Tongue. Miso. Miso. And sounds like he's playing Clash of Clans. Certainly not playing Food Fantasy over here. In fact, is Clash of Clans that things I've been seeing ads for? No, I don't think it is. I think Clash of Clans is a different thing. It's got the same screaming face dude, though. All mobile games are legally required to have screaming face dude, man. You're not even considered a mobile game if there's not, like, a white man with a beard screaming angrily on your app icon. It's just not even a video game. It's like Clash Royale. Is that, oh, are those different things? Is that like Clash Royale with cheese? That you keep seeing is probably Lord's Mobile. This sounds right, but like there's like so many different things. Like you can make these names up, like, you know, Clash Lords, Lords of Clashdom, Game of Battles, and like, you know, you just make these names up. I would totally believe you that those are things, because there's just so many games like that. They should make an AbyssRium spin-off that's like Clash of Schools, and you just like use your food, your fish to like do epic RTS battles, but it's not actually epic at all. But you know, you gotta literally pay to win and like get better gear, and better gear is $18,000. Good idea, right? Battles of battling Clash Lords. Exactly. I didn't do very good in that battle. Still 160,000. Could have been worse. Not bad for distractedly, like, rushing to finish before the daily reset. Clash of Cats. I'd play that. Don't tickle me with your tail, please. It's like, yes, human. I'll rub my tail on your arm. Now you will give me attention. I like the inclusion of this xylophone. Oh, you want Father Scallop back? Alright. There he is. He'll watch over you while I'm playing this other game. Oh, come on. 10th floor exploration again. Player unknown's totally accurate Clash of Clans. I feel so sorry for Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. It's like one of the only games I've ever seen that has like dozens of clones out before it actually releases itself. When is that like coming out, by the way? Batman, do you think Half-Life 3 is coming out? I don't think it's coming out. I've heard of a game called Smash Tap. No, but I've probably seen like 1,000 ads for it. You know, because everything you gotta. How are people gonna know it's a mobile game if you don't include the word tap in the title? You know. I hate that. I hate the new name. It's funny because the Wii version of the game is gonna be called AbyssRium because they know the name is terrible. And it's so funny because it's so much easier to like steal traffic from these guys because like there's like Tap Tap Savannah and like Tap Tap Cesspool and so forth. And one of those is a real thing. I'll let you guess which. But it's so easy to steal their SEO now because like everything can just be named that. It's so hard to steal like something named AbyssRium. Like you can't just be AbyssRium, but you can be Tap Tap, you know, birds. Tap Tap, you know, pileated dongle weasels. Hello, Parker. Yes. Parker's kind of obscuring the chat. Parker keeps tickling my like mouse hand with his tail. He's like, human, why you touch mouse when you can touch cat? Oh, weird. They moved the things. They moved the things in Food Fantasy. There's a new town, but Sol Savis is gone. And it's still... The new thing is still level 150, which is completely beyond impossible. Poor Frank Tide Pod. By the way, if you haven't seen my hard time stream, that was one of my favorite streams I've ever done. That's one of the few videos I can go back and laugh at myself because like just that game was so ridiculous. My hard time stream where I played as Frank Tide Pod. Just Google Sir Tap Tap hard time. Parker 1 meow, 2 for no. Do you like pretzels? He likes whatever I'm attempting to eat. Yes, you want the pets. Sometimes he does this thing where he's like leaning so hard into the pets that if you stop petting him and like retract your hand, he'll like fall over towards that side. Yes. Pets. Ow! He bit me! I stopped petting him and he bit me. You really want pets, huh? Jeez. Somebody's spoiled. So you're done when I say you're done, goddammit. Ah, tail. I'll do that after the reset. Yes, hello. Oh, crap. I gotta do this, huh? This is the part of the game that I'd honestly forgotten was a thing, more or less. It's been so long since I played the main part of the thing, I kind of forgot that at a certain point you're just waiting for ads. Which, by the way, no. No. This one I've gotten like 50,000 times. And it actually looks kind of okay, but it also looks kind of... Like, gameplay-wise it looks uninspired, but visually it seems like a neat idea. But you still don't need to see the ad. You can capitalize. I don't know what you mean by that. Tap Tap Clash Lords Battle Clan Crush Royale Johnny Battles HD. Exactly. Alright, thanks for the scallop. No problem, Tap Tap. Wait, where's Kermit? Kermit should be... Oh, there's Kermit. There you go. Uh-oh, the balance of power is out of whack. Let's shrink him down a little bit. If Kermit gets too big, people say that the MLG apocalypse will occur. Alright, can I get a new fish? Take photo of Nile crocodile. Okay. Which one? Are you the Nile crocodile? There's only like 3 crocodiles. I'll just take pictures of all of them. There we go. Florida gar. I really want the gar. The gar are really cool. There you go, buddy. And beyond this, we don't know the hidden fish. So there's like a hidden gar, I think, and stuff. This big boy. There's a lot of good snoots in this set of fish. Some very good snoots. Look at that. I love his mouth just a teeny bit open so you can see through. The salmon just looks sad. Just like, I'm gonna go listen to Fish and Park. Rocket Gar. What if everything you ever wanted came in a rocket gar? Boop that snoot. Exactly. Any way quickly to get past the Y wall? No, you just watch the thing. I think it's been asked like 1,000 times. You just gotta watch the ads. You just do exactly what I'm doing, which is just you watch ads and you remember that, oh, sometimes idle games aren't really that exciting. It's a shame, but yeah, at this point in the game, it's kind of like the original game gets like this too, and it stays that way for a very long time. But you just kind of gotta wait until you can watch an ad for more vitality crap. And yeah. By the way, does anybody out there play Star Ocean and Amnesis? I don't have a lot of follow slots, but if anybody's out there doing the I'll need to be doing lots of runs of that M2 boss tonight. Or maybe not tonight, but I mean the rest of this week. Support souls. I've been enjoying that one quite a bit. Did I get kicked? I can't see chat. Sometimes that happens. You just gotta refresh chat. If there's no visible chat, just refresh the page. Sometimes that even happens to me. This game was exciting in the beginning. Yeah, after... I mean, even early on, though, it was just kind of a cycle of watch ads to progress. Once you got to the N, or the O wall. Like these little mini plushies on my desk, and Parker. There's always excessive amounts of Parker fur on them. Not that there isn't anything in my house that does not have Parker fur on it, but I guess it's like the staticness or something, but just certain things get more fur than others. Only 3 non-hidden fish left to go, so we've made quite a bit of progress, but there's still, you know, a lot of stuff. Still, what, 18? No, 16. 16 species left to go. Coffee and Zhangzi. Oh, you're pulling in Food Fantasy. I thought you were like eating coffee and Zhangzi. I'm like, that's a very specific thing to eat. But now I see what's going on. By the way, miso soup is actually really good in that game. So if you get lots of pulls of miso soup, don't actually panic. He's actually oddly good. Got through 2/3 of the alpha with 1 skill cast. Now I'm at the wall. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. You go crazy fast in the middle. And then you pretty much get like 1 fish per set of skill casts. I got 1 miso soup. Yeah, he's really good for the guild boss. anyone else lose? No, that's just what the thing is now. It's just 50. It's just 25 pearls. I'm not sure if I want to pull more in Food Fantasy or not, because there is an event to kind of incentivize that, but I got the 2 limiteds, and there will always be more limited things to pull for later, so I kind of didn't want to just wait for that. I hope they do another gingerbread event soon. I already have her, but I want more gingerbread shards. She's really good, and she's my favorite character. You can still do it. Now, if you don't have the update, it's not different. That's the update just straight up changes the daily mission. But yeah, 25 per day sucks, especially since there's like finally something to use pearls on again. So if you don't have the update, take the opportunity to do your daily missions for sure, and make sure you get those extra 50s. But like I was saying earlier, the Lotus of Life thing is not good, and the Breath of Life is not actually an artifact. It's like a temporary skill. Like, it's basically Breath of Life. It's very much not worth getting. And it even says level, even though it's not like a... You don't level it up. It's dumb. But yeah, only upgrade the Singing Snail, basically. Get 1 Lotus of Life, and that's it. Lotus of Life doesn't work at all. Really? Is it? I guess I haven't been paying close enough attention. But I have not noticed. But yeah, the Singing Snail seems to be the only good thing. And the Singing Snail is a lot better, I think. Or is it? Than the Nautilus. Now I don't remember. Let's take a look. One more question I'll talk about. Is it better to use shards to ascend Coffee or Zhang, or should I save until fusion? I would say just ascend everybody. You'll get more shards eventually, and then you can just I would just go for the ascension skins and just to be like, hey, I've got 5 stars and stuff. Someone else on Red is level 10, 15 minutes cooldown. Really? So it doesn't work at all? That's terrible. That's like also completely expected from AbyssRium and their billions of bugs, but like, that's a shame. Terrible but not unexpected is how I would describe a great deal of things in AbyssRium, unfortunately. Such as the fact that I still don't have the Chevron Manta Ray. But yeah. Oh yeah, the Nautilus is crazy bad compared to the Snail Boy. Food Fantasy is mobile. You can play it on PC though if you use Nox Player though. Which is why I can play it even though my phone is kill. By the cost pearls, it's not even funny, and lowering the daily pearls is not fun at all. Yeah, it's just rude. The saving grace is that they suck, which is funny. But yeah, the saving grace is, other than the snail, they're terrible. So just spend them on the snail, and that's all. Mystic Shell got nerfed in favor of the Spirit of Life thing. Oh yeah, we don't even get the Mystic Shell, which is a shame. Just this thing, which is terrible. Don't buy this at all. This Breath of Life crap. It's not. It looks like a skill, but it looks like a artifact, like a passive buff, but it's not. It's basically Spirit of Life. Why are the burbs bigger than the crocodiles? They're relatively big, yes. They're not quite bigger, but they are kind of big. Some freshwater crocodiles are small. Yeah, I don't know the exact size of these things, but like one's a Nile crocodile. They're kind of swimming together. So mad I brought Breath of Life over 25. Yeah, that's I was like, is that that doesn't sound like a skill. That sounds like a one-time thing. White Dalmatian Pelican have 13-foot wingspan. That's terrifying. And those aren't even the things that deliver babies. hope they're not as aggressive as geese. I hate geese. Kermit and Father Scallop are here. Father Scallop's a little small. Let's zoop him up a little bit.
Hey kids, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that I bought this Lotus of Life thing. It's like, oh, only 2%. Like the snail. The snail is pretty legit though, comparatively speaking. I do wish you didn't have to see the constant like thing. Like if they had an option. Is there any new options? I'm loath to open the options thing because like it has your ID thingy. Yeah, that's the sad thing. It's just basically waiting for ads. It's a lot more fun if you're not like sitting and watching, because like, though honestly, due to the recharge time, it really, you're never gonna have that skill. It's like 5-hour wait time. You should get a Kraken friend and Kermit and Scallop and sit in the top corner. The snail, nothing works with the app closed in this thing. And honestly, effectively, nothing works with the original thing. The coral vitality is worthless anyway, so yeah. The app is closed. It's like, yeah. Yep, it's a 5-hour wait time on the skill. It's much worse than Song of the Moon. Scallop is too big. He's just powerful. Strong. Do you think they added away convert gems into pearls would be worthwhile? They'd probably make it like convert 1,000 gems into half of a pearl or something, so no. You just know they would never implement that in a fair way. Besides, you need gems anyway, because you need to upgrade these skills, so unless you had an insane stockpile of gems, which I had like 5,000 gems when this started, and I burned all of them down to get like half the levels for everything. Gems are at least worthwhile now. Yeah, so like, gems aren't really trash tier anymore. Or at least less so. Some people had over 1 million gems. Holy crap. Have any new hidden fish? No. There's a couple more that I added to the guide last night, but that's been it so far. This is one of those stupid open the game 3 times at midnight thing that does not actually work. That or it's using like server time, or I don't know. It's one of those things that you'll probably just get at random, not even at midnight. Hey Gary, I'm doing pretty good. Open my dang phone and Spider-Man show up pretty soon. Like Spider-Man the game, not like Spider-Man, but I guess that would be cool too. As long as, you know, he doesn't bring like, you know, Dr. Octopus with him or something. To go to unlock the open at midnight, said you open the app at 8 p.m. Huh. Yeah, those unlocks never worked right. And I'm like baffled that they added a new one into the game. It's like, oh, you know, that unlock that never worked, that we haven't added it to the game in over 2 years. Let's put that in there. Let's put that in the game. I think people will really enjoy that. I think people like when things are terrible and don't work. Ugh, my macros get weird on my Star Ocean VM for Nox. Like, it stops responding to clicks for a little bit. When 1,600 pearls level up all you'd need for to get a head start. Oh, definitely not. It would get you a little bit of the way. It would get you the snail, a couple levels of the snail, and just only get 1 level for the Lotus, because it's currently totally cosmetic. And very weak anyway. I went from F to W vitality in 10 minutes. Nah, that's pretty much just what it does. Maybe it's GMT? Yeah, maybe they're using UTC for it. But that would be, why would they call it midnight then? Like, Yeah. Spent my pearls yesterday, just like you, and a book was 25 per day. So yeah, I kind of... After the Valentine's Day event from this year, I decided to just not spend anything. I didn't really spend anything before. I bought the $5 in-app purchase fish just because it's like, I should see how the in-app purchases work and see how they do things. And, like, you know, I've got more than $5 of from Patron and stuff, by far. So, it's not that bad of an extent. Tried it Korean time, didn't work. Yeah, I don't think changing the clock seems to work. Are you selecting who can see the chat and who cannot? I don't know what that means. If the chat is blank, just refresh the page. Somebody had that too before. Usually that happens if I leave the page open for like too long or something. Especially before the stream starts. There's also a top chat thing. I'm always on top chat though. It never seems to make a difference. The anniversary event was bad, but like I was kind of already at the point of like, don't spend money on this from the Valentine's thing. Oh, it's time for more capitalism. I guess it's just a mute button. I can just press the mute button. Yeah, it's the same RTS thing. It's every time. Oh yeah, somebody was correct about what the name was. I'm not going to say what the name is, though, just so they don't, get that advertising. Change clocks and time zones to get the fish, but it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just one of those fish that you're just going to get at random. Hey, kids. Mew. What? Mew. What do you want? You're fine. Moo. Moo. Hi. Hi. Yes. You were just here. You were just here pestering me. You don't need to... Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh, I have 1 minute to do eyes and hard stuff for today. That's a waste of 10 attempts. Oh, well. Hi, Parker. Yeah, I'm not going to get any attempts in. Just heard an owl. Every once in a while we hear an owl around here. Hey, Eternal. Oh, good. Maybe I can get at least one attempt in. Do I get any new fish? No, it'll be a while for that, huh? Dang. Already coral seems useless, because, like, look at 1Y versus 120Z. So, yeah, coral, I think, gets worthless in this thing even faster than in the saltwater tank. Still change the time in mobile. The other, like, the very first fish unlocks that required it never even, like, consistently worked. Like, I think one of them worked, but it's just... Don't even worry about it. You just get the time-based ones at completely random. I don't think it has anything to do with time, honestly. It just is buggy garbage. Does Blessing of the Flower get affected by Song of the Moon? Yeah, I'm pretty dang sure. How was Popcorn on Battle Team? The Popcorn is a restaurant soul. The M tier ones are more for the restaurant, and they have like lower battle stats. I never really tried them. Like, I don't know if any of them have like particularly interesting skills. Like, some of them actually kind of do, but I don't know if it's really worth bringing them on team. But he's a very good one, but You use them in the restaurant instead for the most part. Protection old fall fish. Yeah, they might do a fall thing like the old fall event for the regular tank and the like new fall fish for this one. That would make sense. Ugh, I'm not getting salty boy shards. I think I just need like 10 more salty boy shards and I'll be able to summon them in Food Fantasy, but the game doesn't want to give me them. Saying the cloud freezes your game now? I mean, this is AbyssRium. Pretty much anything can freeze your game or make it crash. Usually just close the game and try again. Yeah, the Froggos are a little bit thick. I just love this slow boy. Look at him go. Look at him go. Gotta go at a mild pace. Live your life on the mild side. One day I aspire to be this carefree and slow. Nobody's gonna make him be fast. Let's zoom in on this beautiful creature. There we go. Hey fella. How you doing? The gars are big. Yep, gars are big. I don't know if they're exactly as big as they are in this game, because this game tends to have scale issues. But they're pretty big. The little coralite is a lot smaller than the big coralite, though. Should buy a fish or upgrade coralite? Coral's a long life behind tapping. Just buy things. It doesn't really matter a lot. Just buy what you can buy. And then save up so you can buy what you can't buy. I wish the 2016 axolotl could be put in the freshwater tank. I mean, there's just actual axolotls in this. So you don't really need weird boys. Just the slowness of this boy. I'm one with him in spirit. Actually, Grayson, that's not really the case with this one. The fish bonuses are actually really bad. I would say the coralite probably takes precedence, but like the point of the game is to collect the fish, so you know, if you can buy a fish, just get the fish, because the fish are more fun. Disappointed with the size of the whale shark. Yeah, I think the whale shark. I think a lot of things are kind of weird sizes. Like the narwhal is kind of massive. Is there a pelican? I guess they're usually by the sea. Oh, hello, Mr. Turtle. Mr. Turtle. Freshwater requires an internet connection? Huh. I mean, the rest of the game more or less requires one. Already at this point. Like, pretty much all features, all new features have been blocked behind internet for a long time, so that's not really a big surprise. Gars can go up to 3 meters, dang. Oh. Hello, Mr. Rock. Look at this punk SOB. Look at him. You going to the prom dressed like that? Your mother will be in tears. Kids these days. Oh, I like Mr. Swordtail. Look at him go. A lot of pointy boys in this one. I like it. I mean, the hidden fish we have found unlocked by tapping the corner. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I guess I could try that. I'll just like a macro. Tap the corners. Oops, not that corner. That's a bad corner. I'll just tap both of the corners. Repeat at like 8 times acceleration. That... What? That's not where I tapped. This is not even remote. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Wait, what the heck is that? Loop acceleration 8. All right, let me mute. Let me mute the in-game volume or the sound effects. The sounds don't drive you insane. Yeah, script is set to off, and he still whines. I'll just let it do that for a while. What secret fish? They're all in the guide. All the ones we know. We don't have all of them yet, like everything unlocked, but everything that we know is already in the guide. So check those out. Cool fact about spamming on YouTube streams. Once you're banned, your messages don't even show up in the archive. So you're really just screaming into the void. Thought you should know that. Which is actually a pretty cool feature. That's why I don't put the chat on the screen directly anymore. Because that way you can kind of ban people, and like, so if people post bad stuff, it won't be in the replay. So that's pretty cool. I do want to show, eventually I want to set something up so that super chats show up on stream, because I did like having those on there. Like when Amnesia Moons drops in, throws money directly at my head and knocks me unconscious. I would like to put those on screen. But, oh, you don't even see the clicking, do you? I guess that's good, because that's weird. But yeah, I got a macro clicking the top and left and right corners repeatedly, and you can't see it, but if there's a corner thing, we should get that. You have like underwater forest aesthetic. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. Do you have Patreon? Yes. In fact, we got a Patreon goal where if we hit 200 a month, which we're more than halfway to, I'll get a live stream cam for Parker. But yeah, there's the Patreon. It's also in the description of every video I do. All of the relevant links are in there. Oops. No, go away. There we go. Oh, no. Stupid bar, go away. I need to tap the game, not the bar. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry to hear that, Gordius. I get a lot of anxiety stuff too. Which, by the way, if you've sent me a DM on Twitter or on Discord and it seems like I ignored you, I'm sorry, but it's just kind of me putting things off because I get worried about stuff like that and I just end up not reading it for a while. So, sorry, but oops. Oh, I did it again. How do you find unlocks? People that find things tend to message me. Sometimes things like there's a pattern in a lot of them, so sometimes you can just deduce. Oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, game. No. Ugh, like tapping the corners is risky. Let's just not touch anything, but just let this go. So we had some frame drops. I think Mediacom is getting so bad that even at 1 megabit per second, I think I have to lower the bitrate a little bit. Ugh. If it keeps dropping frames, I'll probably just stop for the night. Find unlocks. Oh, I already read that. But yeah, Patreon. Regarding the Patreon, any amount, even just $1 a month, is really helps a lot. Because like somebody that joins for like a whole year, like the thing about the dollar thing is that it lets pretty much anybody contribute, and I'd rather have somebody, you know, stick around for a long time with a low dollar amount, like even just $1, hang out and really, you know, engage and be a fan for a long time rather than just like a dump. I mean, I do, one-time donations are great too, and I totally do accept them, but even just $1 a month really does help. Let's see, yeah. Did you get the albino alligator yet? I don't know. It's, check the guide basically. No, we don't have that yet. But no, I can't, anything that I don't have I can't get because we don't know yet. there's another slow boy down there. Yeah, I've got a new guide out for this, and I can tell that the slow rollout has not like completed because the share or save cross picks. I guess I could try, but there was already a thing that wanted me to share, like a Nile thing. I guess I could try that in a bit. I can't join Patreon? I got a PayPal if, like, PayPal works but Patreon doesn't. I don't know exactly why that would be the case. Because I think Patreon uses PayPal, doesn't it? But I don't know. Some people have preferred that in the past. But on my Patreon, there's a link to the PayPal as well. I'm gonna go get a drink. I don't know why I started streaming without a drink, but I'll be back in a minute here. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I love the new music. You think that it doesn't, clicking the corners doesn't do anything? The thing is, with the clicking corners, previously it took like multiple thousand clicks in the corners, so it may just take a while. It may not be a thing, but I don't know. Also, my grays this week came with a snickerdoodle dip with cinnamon pretzel stick things. It's like my favorite thing they do. It's really good. Can unlock me Facebook friends. I don't think so, because the Facebook thing isn't even on this in the menu here. To stop myself from eating these. They're really good. Crayfish are really slow boys. Prehistoric core light. I'd support that. Though I think an event would make a bit more sense. But hey, what? I don't know. If they could do a whole thing this big, but for prehistoric fish, and I mean, there aren't enough prehistoric things. To do so, but yeah. Also, no problem, Neon Switch. A lot of people, you know, either financial stuff or just, you know, I never shame anybody or anything for leaving Patreon. It's always appreciated when people join. It's always cool when they gotta leave or don't join or whatever. Just an extinct event. Yeah, that's one thing that I think would really make a lot of sense. Hello, it's me. I assume you're from Discord? I don't have Discord open right now. I already have like 3 things on screen. So, actually 4. I've got the stream preview, I've got Food Fantasy, I've got this game, I've got the chat. Dunklosaurus. Oh, Landon. Another mode. Yeah, this is basically like a whole nother tank with a whole set of fish. I like the new crocodiles a lot better than the old ones. But I guess the just like I said earlier, just new animations tend to look better. Let me just gotta watch an ad here.
While Greg's growing his
No. It's a short ad though. I always appreciate people that do short ads. I honestly think that's like a viable tactic to like get people more interested because like I get a 15-second ad instead of a 30-second ad. I'm like, oh, huh. These guys aren't total jerks. That's cool. Father, you have saved us again. He will save us from the sins of this world. Oh, dang, that was anticlimactic. So, yeah, pretty much just gotta watch ads and upgrade the Coralite and just pretty slow at this point. I suppose we don't get an event. I don't know. I'd be surprised if there was no fall event. It may just be later this month. I mean, the fall event did start at the 20th last month, or last year. Some of the mobile game ads, like, they just get, like, a fake YouTuber. Like, I don't think they're, like, even real. Like, there'll be, like, this guy in the corner. He's, like, really excited about video games. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get the dude. And I'm just gonna get the stuff. And he's, do it. And it's, like, his name is, like, John Fist Punch Man dude. And, like, it doesn't say that he's, like, on YouTube or Twitch or anything. But he's just, like, there in the corner, and I don't think those are real YouTubers. I think they're just like they get an actor to be like, oh yeah, you're John Fist Punch Man, and you're playing your games on your YouTube. But yeah, the mobile game ads tend to be kind of blug. How old is the ocean? Very old, my child. John Fist Punch Man, dude. Oh, you don't watch John Punch Fist Man, dude? He's my favorite. He plays Punch of Clans, Clan Punch Fist Candies, Crush Saga Flappy, The Burdening, and Angry Clans 2. It's on ad for Stickman ad using a Vangos stick fight video without permission. Really? Huh. Sorry, I gotta crunch another pretzel here. Sorry, these pretzels are way too good. I really wish Gray's had more like... They have these sharing bag things, which are like bigger bags of their stuff. But there's only a couple things that have sharing bags. And Gray's is kind of pretty pricey normally. It's like, I want to get bulk discounts, but they don't do very much of their stuff in bulk. Which is a shame. This delayed chat bugged me, but I think the stream is a bit more stable with Mediacom's crappiness, so I think we may keep it this way. All the fish we know are in the guide. All the ones we don't are not. So there's no extraness yet. Kind of a shame. Yeah, I don't think the corner tapping thing panned out. I guess let me share some pictures of this, the crocodilians here. Oh, what did it do? What happened? Whoa. Did you see that? There was like this 3D model like stretched to crap. I think this Nox instance is screwed up. Why the core light look like French? He just kind of looks like cut in half, honestly, to me. I wish it would remember which tank you were in and just take you back to that. It's not a huge deal, but like... any added time to the already super long startup is kind of frustrating. Sorry, I didn't mean to do tap tap ASMR. Supportive Sir Tap Tap drives you home from the airport. I almost said from the air conditioning. Hey dudes. Kermit sensually drives you home from the airport.
You know, sometimes life just isn't that bodacious, you know? Sometimes life just gets the 360 no-scope on you. Sometimes you feel like you're the noob. And that's no good. That makes you feel pwned. Or however you say that.
We love the tap tap ASMR. I was thinking of a certain thing. I won't give too much away, but maybe sometime Kermit will have his time in the spotlight too. I don't know.
I'll finally get to show everyone my 360 no-scope skills. Mom better get the camera ready.
Let me just do this disaster boss real quick. Sure. I gotta do all my mobile game stuff real quick now because my stupid phone is gone. Get you at the La Mulana strand. Every time you do the MLG Kermit, I just see Excelpa. Yeah, Excelpa is definitely a Kermit. I need to get back to La Mulana too. I've been just kind of so busy. Have you ever played Depth? That sounds familiar, but I don't believe I have. I wish I could animate so I could animate Father Scallop Samurai sorting an ad in half. That sounds perfect.
Hey, kid.
Oop. That's the wrong image.
Hey, kids. Were you studying while you were wasting your time in capitalism school? I was studying the ways of the blade.
time you send La Mulana, it sounds like Llama Llama. Just draw eyes on Father Scallop. But Father Scallop has eyes. Have you not seen the many, many eyes of Father Scallop? They're watching you. You better not pout. You better not bitch. Do. I'm telling you why. I don't remember that song at all. Father Scallop's gonna shank you. You didn't know if you didn't know how scallops have eyes, now you know. They're basically Malboros from Final Fantasy, which by the way they must no. Having seen a scallop up close, Malboros like have to be inspired by scallops, right? Let me find a picture of a Malboro. Why is Google Images, they're so low res lately. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I mean, so Malboro. Come on. Malboro, scallop. I mean, come on. There's got to be some inspiration there, right? Shanking Scar. Hard Time Father Scallop Edition. He went to jail because of the system. Father Scallop's Christmas Collection CD going to scallop. Maru! 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 Hi. You can't have my pretzels. You can't. I just looked away and this is what I turned back to. Do you want to say hi? No, you can't have these pretzels either. He knows these graze things are food now, so he's like, human, let me in. I want this. You can't eat these. You can't eat these. No, you don't want to eat the plastic, honey. Do not lick. Oh, just trying to bite it. You can't have this. Okay, hold on. I need to finish my things real quick, so I can throw this away so Parker doesn't try to eat it. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, my drink's empty now. Probably not going to stream too much longer. Yeah, for those of you that don't tend to watch the non-AbyssRium streams, if you enjoy my sense of humor and all that kind of stuff, if you want to see, you know, new games and stuff, I really would recommend checking out some of the other streams. I got all my video, I keep the VODs for all my streams. So there's a big playlist where you can watch all of them, actually. You can either watch that, which I'll get that in a sec, or if you click the little notification bell thing, like right under where it says subscribe, or I think you gotta click subscribe first, but yeah. You can get notifications of when I'm streaming, and the streams are always more fun with more people, so always good to see new people in chat. Keeps things extra fun. I love this Scoopy boy down here. Wait. Let me get that link. Here we go. There's all my stream archives right there. I stream different games like all the time, so it's just a good way to find new games or just see cool stuff. You don't even have to, you know, necessarily play the game to enjoy it. That's a big part of the channel, really. I like to just show all kinds of different stuff, so you might find new things you didn't even know you'd be interested in. Let me feed. There we go. Bubble on top of Father Scallop mixing. Oh wait, let me shrink them a little bit. It's a very pretty bubble, by the way. But yeah. There we go. I'm still trying to manage food fantasy over here while playing this as well.
Have you tried out the VR mode?
Every time I see him like speak his like stupid sentences, I think of Kermit. He's got a little shell bra on. He's a little bit, you know, cockeyed, but how does the VR mode work on Nox? Not well. Not well. Not well at all. I don't know what I was expecting, but not quite that. All right, I need to... What? Guys, why is there a Facebook ad? Who's like, you know, I've never heard of this Facebook thing, but there's this ad during this mobile game I liked. I should send my social security number directly to Cambridge Analytica. Yeah, this would be great. In fact, maybe I should, you know, send the details of my entire life to Cambridge Analytica and a back copy to Equifax. I think this will be really good. I think I should do this. Amazon ads. I guess Amazon, they can at least show you like what's on sale or stuff, but like Facebook, you're either on Facebook or you're not. I can't really imagine there's much value in that ad campaign. It just seems like... I guess it's kind of like... I think with like Pepsi and stuff, they just put out ads so people like... Everybody knows Pepsi, but they just want you to like... be in your mind. Which... sounds rather sinister, which I think Father Scallop would agree. It is sinister.
Don't smoke capitalism, kids. It'll screw your brain up.
That's right, Father Scallop. Don't smoke much of anything, honestly. Just... it's bad. Do I plague Yank the game of slice? Is that the thing where you're a virus and like Madagascar closes its borders, or is that a different thing? I think I played that like years ago, but Madagascar. Played Battle Cats. I think somebody requested that before, but I don't. Battle Cats. I don't remember if that was the thing I was thinking of or not. Ugh, now Parker has allergens like inserted directly into my nose. I'm all sniffly. Smoke Smarties. Please do not smoke Smarties. Play Battle Cat. Let me see what this is. Oh, right, this thing. Yeah, I should try it sometime, but I have so much stuff going on at all times. Which is like, oh, what? No, give. Oh wow, I've got the frickin', I got the Eisen avatar in Food Fantasy. I still don't have the full moon outfit for Jim Bob Cletus, or for what's her name? Jin Yang. Oh well. Famed food soul Jim Bob Cletus. Who likes Smarties? I like Smarties. I think are those. Let me see if I'm thinking. Big Smarties. Are those the things you can get like a huge? No, I don't think those are. No, Smarties are. Okay. What are those things you can get like giant? The like sour candy things. And they're like big, like huge, like bigger than a $50. And they're just really good and sour and crap. What are those called? I used to get those. They had big ones and I really liked them. UFO wafers. No, not quite. They're like the size. They're like shaped like coins. Oh crap! What are those called? I think they used to have them in like one of the aisles at the grocery store I used to go to, and they stopped happening there, and I never got them again. Sweet Tarts! I think that's it! Giant Sweet Tarts. Yeah, this is it! These are it! I don't like the purple one quite as much. But these things are really good. Hold on. These things. They're really chewy and you just kind of like... They're like as big as your mouth and you just kind of like take a bite out of them. And they're just really good. I heard you could also like break them, like hit them against a thing and like eat the pieces. But I would usually just like, I just chew them gently.
That's starting to sound a little bit like capitalism tap tap. Y'all know that's bad, right?
Well, it looks like he's eating the Smarties.
Huh.
Let's get this crap off screen. Instead we have Smarties talk instead of shitty map talk. Shitty map talk was very fun last night though, but I don't know if there's any more shitty maps. Bit of sour. I mean, they're not that sour. They're kind of I don't know. The lemon one is a little bit sour, but they're not like Airheads. But I really like those. I should get some more of those. I don't think I've had those in like a year or more. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're just one of those things that, like, if I see them, I'll get them, but I don't think to get them otherwise. I don't know what it is. Parker's tail is like has special super active allergens that like get directly into the parts of your nose that do not like cat hair, and it just affects you really fast. This affects me. I'm like just barely allergic enough to cats that like if he like jumps up in my face and gets all up in my grill, that can affect me, but just generally speaking, not as much. Sweet Tarts could guest star Father Scallop in an ad. I don't think he would be down for that. No one's made the little Coralite meme yet. What do you mean, little Coralite? See you, Bart. Thanks. I'm so sorry. The Simpsons has forever like tainted the name Bart for me. I always think of Bart Simpson when I think of it. The devil's just eating the giant Sweet Tarts. Really sour. Yeah, I like them. I think the grape ones aren't as good, but they're still alright. Surgeon's Whiptail. Yeah, he's got kind of a pointy tail there. think we're dropping some frames again. The bitrate has been like edging. Has the stream looked bad at all? Because like the quality, OBS has a little quality preview thing, and it goes from like green to red, which is a really uncolorblind friendly spectrum to go for, by the way. But it's been bouncing in the red and yellow a lot lately, or at least towards the like yellow greeniness. But it doesn't look too bad. Do you have nobody has all the freshwater fish yet. It'll take a while to get all of them, but I've got most of the way through. I think there's 16 left, and 9 of them are hidden. Actually, is that right? I think it's more than 9 that are hidden. Stream looks good. I just get paranoid with this stupid thing because Mediacom's so consistently bad with it. Hit a wall for the gar. Yeah, it just gets hard later on. It just stops being fast around Y, and it doesn't really seem to pick up. And I don't think it. The sad thing about this, I don't know if the vitality curve ever really will improve, because the way the vitality curve in the main game works, right, is that you get a mysterious stone achievement and it suddenly starts going really fast. But in this one, you only ever get gems, so I don't know how that works exactly. Kate has all of them. Is that the... Wait, is that the Facebook person? Does that Facebook friend... Was that Kate? No, that wasn't Kate. That was Kim. Do you mean Kim? Can you even visit friends' freshwater tank? I disconnected the Facebook thing as soon as I got the whatever butt deal. Is there no end to the vitality wall? Well, like I was saying, I don't think there would be. I think it was that slow events. Yeah, they definitely want to slow people down. So maybe this is their idea for how to do that. I don't know. Somebody did also theorize that maybe their way of slowing us down for the events is that put all the new events in the freshwater thing, and then you start from 0 in the freshwater thing. I mean, maybe. What Facebook thing? The Facebook thing. The only Facebook feature. That would be bad if they did that. Yeah, I agree, but I don't know if I put it past them. After the anniversary event, they... I figured they'd like tone back the badness after that. That's kind of what they usually do. You get a too expensive event, and then they kind of make it cheaper for the next one. You know, they try to boil the frog. I'd be interested to see what the last of the hidden fish things are. It'll probably take us a while. This might be the longest. Well, I guess it took a little while for the last fusion update too, because they had so many at once. It's been so weird. They've had so many things lately where they delay the heck out of things, and they just release a whole insane amount at once. And it's like, you could have made like 4 updates out of this, and things would not have looked like you weren't doing anything. But like, okay. I haven't been here for the event for the last month, so I'm really happy it lasted 2 months. I mean, there'll always be cases like that. So like if they had an event that lasted a full year, somebody would join on the last day and be screwed out of it. So like, it's got to end at some point. Got every first anniversary event without the prince. Yeah, the prince's price is really bad, and he's not really a very good fish in my opinion. the dumb thing about this whole media. Well, there's so many dumb things about my internet, but I was kind of hoping to take a vacation soon. I was hoping maybe I could do streams, but I don't want streams to be stressful. I'm trying to do a freaking vacation. I don't want, if it's just gonna be like,
Oh, well, Mr. Tap Tap here seems to be trying to use more than 4% of his internet speed. I don't think we can have that. I think we're gonna have to put the kibosh on that.
MLG Kermit has infiltrated Mediacom. Oh wait, did Septipus post in chat, by the way? Oh, I didn't post. What the hell? Septipus, you suck. Wow, it hasn't posted in like 3 or 4 streams. You thought it did? Did it? Did it post? I'm pretty sure it did not. I think I manually posted like an hour or 2 before the stream. Ugh. Is there another Discord bot that does YouTube streams? Ugh. Yeah, I think it's time to replace Septipus. Man, that's crazy. There was that other thing that I did, and then it was like an hour late. It was just like YouTube. I don't remember what it was called, but there was another thing I tried, and I was hoping it'd be faster, and it was like even worse. It can't be this hard to just post a stream. What is its problem? Is it offline again? It's not offline. What is its problem? It sucks. Oh, whatever. But if anybody knows like a Discord bot that consistently works for YouTube streams, let me know, because that's like pretty important to have. Because I know people wait for the Septipus things. Whatever. Hey, Carol. So so many people have the thing. It's just always like this. They just do stupid slow rollouts. There's nothing you can do about it. A llama event. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sorry, we gotta do a little bit of... What's this thing again? I swear there's only like 3 or 4 different ads on rotation at once in this game. And it wants you to watch like 20 ads an hour. That can't be good return on investment for the ad providers. Like I would, if I were advertising and I found out that they were putting my same ad like every 2 minutes and like charging me full price every time, I would not be particularly happy personally. Father Scallop event. Oh well. At least the thing is really pretty, so we get a look at the prettiness for whenever we watch an ad. Oh, alright, I muted it. Father Scallop is here to protect us. He lived for our sins. He wasn't quite hardcore enough to die for our sins, but he lived for our sins. Sir Tap Tap event. They seem to actually know who I am finally. Somebody posted, a couple people pointed out that they were sharing this really inaccurate Marlin guide. And I and a couple people, other people point out like, hey, that guide is wrong. And like, I have this actually correct guide. Maybe you could probably point to that instead. And then somebody else posted about it, and they actually acknowledged that like I exist, which is a lot more than they've ever done in the past. Like I've asked them for like, could you have like a press list I could be on? Do you have whatever? Could you like send info? Like no, they don't even reply at all. Do you think they changed the name? No, they just did it for like crappy mobile CEO reasons. I think Cheetah Mobile has another like tap tap thing. Moo! Moo! Yeah, the Marlin unlocks are very unfun. Oh, dang. Everybody's clearing the rubes in Food Fantasy. You need to clear a bunch of them for this event. Moo! Yes, hello? You're very disruptive, and you're gonna make me sniffly for the rest of the day. Which is not much longer, come to think of things. I really need a new Discord bot for YouTube. I'll shop around, I guess. Hello. I wonder if Uberbot can do it. Uberbot's been fairly reliable. Do you think the new world will have separate events? I would assume so if it does have events. Moo. Moo. Hi, Parker, yes. He has this uncanny ability to sit directly in the way of something on one of my screens. And right now he's sitting right in front of chat. And I can't see chat. I got the orange blade. Congrats. Yeah, that's one of the more painful ones if I recall correctly. Probably missed the Marlin 40 times before I realized it was a thing. Yeah, I know a lot of people have done that. Parker just came up here to trigger my allergies and leave. Thanks. Ow! What are you doing? Ow! What are you... Stop that. You left of your own volition. What are you biting me for? It's like, how dare you say that I activate allergies? What are you doing? What do you want? I think he wants to play. Hold on. What do you want? You want this? Well, you gotta get it. Get it. You can't just lay on the floor. That's not how you be a fierce predator. He's being lazy now. Yep, now I'm already all sniffly. I'm probably gonna stop the stream here pretty soon anyway. Less drop frames than I thought. I mean, streaming it is at an abysmal frame rate. Or abysmal bit rate, rather. But, I'd rather have the stream stable than, like, super beautiful. Everybody's seen this game anyway. It's not, like, super critical. Why do you have a cat if you're allergic? It doesn't bother me too much. Once he gets, like, all up in my face. Plus, it's only really long hair cats. It kind of depends a lot. None of the cats that my parents had ever really bothered me too much. It's usually only when he's hopping up and getting his tail in my face and stuff. That's the problem. Why is there no normal marlin? I mean, striped marlin is just like what the usual most popular species of marlin I think is called, or most common. Thought marlin was a sailfish. Sailfish are a different thing, which kind of surprised there aren't sailfish in the game. But if they do add sailfish, I'm sure they will be really frustrating and awful to get. Though I actually haven't had any problem with the... I know everybody hates the marlins. I've never had the trouble with the marlins, but it's just luck. This is the long-haired cat that likes getting in my face. Yeah. Doesn't bother me too much other than when I'm like at my desk a lot and he gets his tail in my face. Weird. This guy in Arena is using hamburger. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use hamburger in Food Fantasy. I don't think it's any good. Fusion fish requires the marlin. That would drive some people nuts. They don't seem very opposed to driving people nuts, though. So someone using 5-star hamburger in the arena was like, really? I mean, I guess at 5-star, he might not be that bad, but I just use him for shards personally. Things like soy and almond milk also mess with you? Huh. I don't really have any food allergies myself. Yeah, my kind of lack of things to do here is kind of why I don't stream this game a whole ton. Plus, this game tends to bring the spammers and stuff for whatever reason. Yeah, I like the update, but it's like not a ton of stuff to do to just wait. Wait for ads, watch the ad, cast the 3 skills, wait, etc., etc. GMA ads. I don't even know what that is.
Good. The anti-capitalism is working.
I love making Father Scallop talk. I don't even know why I brought up, but I brought up Hard Time earlier, and I kind of want to stream that again. There's actually the U Testament, which is like a very sacrilegious version of the same thing, where you run around in like Jesus time, and you can hit people with crosses and stuff, and you can use Satan magic. It's pretty cool. It sounds like I'm making that up, but I'm not, by the way. It's called the U Testament. Gospel Music Awards, that's a thing? Are there like 2 bands? I think especially after playing something jam-packed like FF, it seems slow. Yeah. Even for my chill stream games, I tend to do something where there's a little bit more interactivity going on. I'm gonna have to spend gems to do this event in Food Fantasy, because I basically missed a day of it because I couldn't do things earlier today. Oops, shit. Oh, public orders. Hold on. Oh my God, 13. God, what? That was like already out in like 1 minute. Did I get the? Oh, I didn't get the reward either. Oh, that's stupid. I hate public orders. What an infuriating thing. I'm only 1 minute late and it's all gone. What happened? Why is it like that? It didn't used to be quite this bad. Not at my level. I'm less than 2 minutes late and they're all gone. It's not usually this bad. That's freaking weird. Not one of them. One of them is okay. But I don't have enough stamina for it. God damn it. have public orders. You're really... You're definitely taking your time, aren't you? I think it's like level 16 or something. But yeah, everybody at the same level basically competes for the same unlock, and it's like it's terrible. It's really bad design. It's literally thousands of people all at the same time trying to race for 800 or less rewards. You're level 19? That's still pretty low. I don't know. I don't remember what level they start at though. All right, so I got one. I sent out 2 orders, but one didn't look like it was gone, and it was, that is such butt crap, frankly. But oh well. I can't get too mad at the game right now because I got Strawberry Daifuku and Raindrop Cake. Even though Raindrop Cake kind of sucks, unfortunately, he doesn't seem very good. Oh, you didn't start playing until 3 days ago. Oh, I thought you started like a couple of weeks ago, or did you just like start your account and like not play until now? I thought you'd started like a few weeks after I did and like just hadn't played much. Yeah, in 3 days that sounds about right. Level 19 or whatever. I love strawberry mochi. I don't know why they call this strawberry daifuku. The Japanese name is Ichigo Daifuku. In English it would say strawberry mochi. So they combined the two. And she even calls herself Mochi in-game in like the dialogue things. But that's unfortunately just kind of the quality of the localization. It's slightly better than AbyssRium's localization still. But it's kind of like, you know, second to last ugliest dog at the parade award. Which is definitely a real thing. Crab Long Bao isn't bad. Gingerbread's my favorite of the ultra rares though. I'm almost to level 47, but I haven't gotten through the story things to get the last ingredients. I think I can get, at least, maybe at this next level, I can get the final ingredients to start unlocking the other things. I'm also not super leaky. I mean, it is a complicated game. I can definitely understand just kind of hitting a wall, because, like, early on I was like, you know, I just thought it would be, like, silly food game, you manage a restaurant, and there's, like, Boston Lobston is going on and stuff. And it's like, oh, this is, like, basically an MMO, really. Ginger has a huge gun. It's a sword, but she does have a huge sword, yes. I saw somebody that really likes Fate Go, which is a very similar, like, RPG gacha thing. And they're like, oh, I don't want to play that game. It's like talking about making your restaurant and stuff. It's like, I don't really play, you know, those kind of games. It's like, no, it's really, you know, an RPG pretty much just like that, but... Yeah, hopefully the guide helps. I've been trying to add more to the guide and stuff, so that's... Dang, that's a terrible rate on those. I'm trying to open all my fallen angel eggs. Oh, Brownie. Yeah, Brownie has a big gun. He's one of the characters I hope they kind of buff at some point. Get him swole. He's not bad to start with, but... Do the bad Kermit thingy. Are you calling my Kermit impression bad? How dare you?
Does this sound like a bad Kermit voice to you? I'll have you know, I graduated the top of my class in the Navy SEALs. I have over 500 confirmed kills.
I can't remember the rest of the thing. Let me... Hold on. Why is Know Your Meme terrible? I mean, it should be self-explanatory, right? But I'm just trying to find the Navy SEAL copy pasta. Let me just find... Oh, it's on Reddit. Let me just open this.
What the frog did you just frogging say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated the top of my class in the Navy SEALs. I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda and have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare, and I'm the top sniper in the entire U.S. Armed Forces. You were nothing to me but another target. I will wipe you out with precision the likes of which has never been seen. Noob!
Alright, now I need to make him smaller. There we go. He became too powerful. There we go. I need to draw a doggo or catfish. Which one is he? See, this is why we have Father Scallop to contain the Kermit. Otherwise, it might go wild. He might go rogue. Oops. Oh, no. No, Father Scallop, please. No.
It's okay, Tap Tap.
Thank you, Father Scallop. See, I made a separate layer so I could make Father Scallop happen at an instant. Single hole in Kermit's face that had a fish. Wait, does he have like a pixel missing? I didn't even notice that. Oh wait, no, that's the one I can leave that way. Shut up, Trade. We know. Og. This one's gonna be a while, huh? Yes, Train, we know your existence. Alright. Well, with that, I think we're going to end the stream here in just a second. Thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know if I'll stream the rest of this week, because, like, Mediacom's been annoying to fuss with. Maybe I'll... Ugh, I just hate to have their text over, because it's just a waste of my time. But, how much spaghetti shards do I have? But, yeah, that was a real fun stream. Thanks for stopping in. And if you enjoy the AbyssRium streams, I really would recommend checking out some of my other streams too. You can either watch, hold on. You either watch the VODs, or if you click the little notification bell thing on and watch my live streams. I think if you enjoyed this stream, even if you don't know the game I'm streaming, I think you would enjoy some of my other streams. They're pretty chill. I always do my best to try to explain what's going on, and I think you can enjoy. I like to show a lot of a variety of games, so I would say check out some of that other stuff. And streams are always more fun with more people, so it's a good reason to pop in. Yeah, see everybody. Hopefully the update comes swiftly to you, because yeah, that is a big catfish, by the way. This train is very chatty. But yeah, the streams have been really fun, so thanks everybody for stopping in, and good night.